All right, well, let's talk a little bit off-topic stuff, something that maybe has happened to you in the past. Oh, about towards the end of last month, I get a call from my mom freaking out because she had just done a load of laundry, stuck the clothes in the dryer runs, but there is no heat. Zippo, nothing. So naturally, she's very upset. She wanted to, finish her chores, and the dryer has no heat. I completely understand. So, told her, look, I'll be home. Just go ahead and, run the no air fluff mode on the dryer, at least to get the lint out. And maybe hang the clothes on the clothesline, downstairs in the washroom. Let me give you a little bit of backstory first to this. About a year ago, I had bought my mom a new dryer. The previous one actually lasted pretty long, a long time, about 30 plus years. I think it was a GE dryer. GE, a quick shout out. You make terrific dryers, or at least you used to. I'm hoping you still do. Anyway, 30 years later, it was time. Had it fixed once. I forget what broke. It just wasn't worth fixing. So I went to the local hardware store, bought the new dryer, and everything seems fine up until about a year later, this past summer. About a month before the warranty expires, the dryer stopped heating. All right, no big deal. It's under warranty. I'll just call the serviceman and have it fixed. Well, the serviceman came over and turns on the dryer, and it's working. It's running and it's heating up just fine. And I'm thinking, what is this? Some kind of weird, dryer virus or something? So he says, I can't do anything. And I'm like, what do you mean you can't do anything? He says he can't touch it because it's working. And I said, well, can't you, take a guess to what's wrong? Can't you test something? He says, nope. I'm thinking, no, this is going to happen again. So I called the toll-free support number, and I spoke to a nice lady. And to make a long story short, there is nothing that they can do. Not even take it apart, take a look at it, nothing. So I told the lady, look, this is going to happen again, and it's going to happen after the warranty expires, right? Of course it will. Well, after 15, 20 minutes bickering, arguing back and forth, I knew I was wasting my time. I thanked the serviceman for coming over, and that was the end of the story. This was probably towards the end of June or July. Well, guess what? A few months later, the dryer breaks again. Now, I thought about calling back to that company. I will not mention the name. I didn't call because I think some of you guys know me by now. You never get a second chance to make a good first impression. The service by that one company, I'll just be honest, it just sucks. So what I did, I took my trusted multimeter, took the back panel off, and I think I fixed it. So let me show you what I did. Alright, well, this is the back of my dryer. This went out last week. It was turning, the drum turned, got power, but no heat. So, before you attempt something like this, make sure the power cord is disconnected from the wall. So I took the back off. There are multiple screws. You can see a slot here. Be careful taking this back off here because there are sharp edges on the back of this here, this big silver cover that I just took off here. So what I did, the dryer got power. It was turning, but no heat, which led me to believe either it was the heating element or maybe a thermostat. So what I did, I took out a multimeter. I have a digital multimeter with a continuity test. So I tested anything basically that had leads on it. So we have this here, I believe, some kind of thermostat, this one down here, this one here, and a thermal fuse. So I took the wires off everything first, ran a continuity test here and here, seems okay. I ran a continuity test here and here, seems okay. Down here, seems okay. I took the heating element out, looked at it, make sure there was nothing that looked, kind of strange, burned out, bent. Ran a continuity test in here with the elements as best that I thought I could. It seemed okay. Ran a continuity test on the thermal fuse, seems okay. The only thing left was this here. Now I ran a continuity test between these two leads here. This here, I believe, is a cycling thermostat. This is supposed to cycle, I believe, on and off when it reaches a certain temperature. I'm assuming a temperature of probably 100 and some degrees, and then it cycles on and off depending on the temperature and your setting. So I'm guessing it's this thing here. If it's not this, I'm not really sure what's left. Maybe the power cord, which I don't think that would cause it, or maybe bad wire or something. I'm not sure, but I just replaced this. So I'm hoping this is it. This I got online. I think it was about 20 bucks. So this is called, I believe, a cycling thermostat. So I just put the new one in. I'm going to put this back together here, turn it on, and see if I can get some heat. I'll be right back. And now for the moment of truth. Watch this blow up on me. Way to go, Toss. Here we go. All right. It's running. Now the question is, do we have heat? I'll let it run here for a few seconds and see if this sucker warms up. All right, I'm feeling the vent here, and this is getting very warm. Well, I hope that was the issue, because if it happens again, I'm not sure what to do. But there you have it. If you have a dryer that's not warming up, try replacing one of the thermostats and see what happens. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Catch you later.